So just over an hour and a half ago, there was an assassination attempt on former president and presidential candidate Donald Trump at a Donald Trump rally in Pennsylvania. It was Saturday afternoon, American time. It appears that a bullet skimmed Donald Trump, hit him just behind the ear or grazed his ear. There was blood across his ear. He ducked down. The Secret Service piled on top of him. We'll have a look at it in a second, exactly what happened. What we now know is that the shooter was then killed, and an individual, sadly, tragically, a fan there at the watching the Trump supporter, is reported to have been killed, along with the reports that the shooter was killed. So we can't verify that, but those are the current reports. Donald Trump himself went to hospital nearby and has since reported on social media that he is fine. As he was escorted from the stage by the Secret Service, he continually pumped his fist in the air and yelled out defiantly, "Fight, fight." The crowd were shocked and ducked for cover. This is all that's happened. Since then, we've had reports from all around the world, different people obviously offering their sympathy and offering their theories on where to from here. We'll keep you for the rest of the day, but certainly here on Outsiders for the next hour, we'll be talking to more people about exactly what has happened. Let's just have a quick look now at the very moment of the assassination attempt on Donald Trump just over an hour ago.
But police and FBI have now confirmed it to be an assassination attempt. They say it is still an active crime scene. Police officially still not identifying who the shooter is, though. Although they say they are close, they say they are waiting until they are 100% confident. Some complications have slowed down a positive identification because there was no ID on the shooter, they say. So they're conducting DNA checks, and they say there's no reason to believe that there is any other existing threat. So a lone wolf, a solo shooter. But aside from that, the New York Post is right now reporting the shooter to be 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. They've got a photograph there that has been published again. This is the New York Post. It's an image of what appears to be that shooter on the roof with blood on his face and security standing over his body. That there, one of the images of the day, the 20-year-old shooter there on the roof, Thomas Matthew Crooks. Again, this is according to the New York Post, a little over 100 metres away from where Donald Trump was giving that campaign speech. So let's back things up and recap what's happened today. There has been an assassination attempt on the former US President Donald Trump as he was campaigning in Butler in Pennsylvania early today. Donald Trump was grazed by a bullet on his ear, his right ear, and he has been discharged from hospital. That's the good news. He had reportedly been taken to be treated in Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania after a shooting at that nearby campaign rally. He's now been discharged or has left the county where the shooting took place and is under the protection of US Secret Service as well as the state police. So this is what we know about the shooting so far. The former president and the current challenger had been holding a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, when audience members reported hearing multiple gunshots. It's not just audience members. That video that's beaming around the world now, we can all hear multiple gunshots. Trump then seen falling to the ground after clutching his ear, where he was quickly surrounded by his armed security staff, the Secret Service. He was then escorted away from the scene. The Secret Service says Trump is now safe and has launched protective measures.